Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lando from the Snap, coming at you with another segment. This week, it's about Jamarr Chase, the stud Bengals wide receiver, and whether I think he's really trending to be this top 5 fantasy wide receiver. If you have him on your team so far, congrats, you're probably doing really well in your fantasy leagues. He's got 4 touchdowns after 4 weeks and is a top 5 wide receiver, fantasy wide receiver. If you're trying to trade for him, good luck, especially in dynasty leagues. There's a handful of players, maybe even less, that I'd rather have than Jamarr Chase in dynasty. Jamarr is tethered to a stud young quarterback and is looked to be one of those guys that you must have on your team, a difference maker at the position. So make sure to like and subscribe if you like our content, and comment down below if you're trying to trade Jamarr Chase away and trade him high, or if you're trying to trade for him, what kind of offers people are accepting for Jamarr Chase. We respond to every single comment, even if it's weeks down the road. We will help you out and figure out what you can do with Jamarr Chase. And if this might be your chance to buy Jamarr because he played Thursday Night Football against the Jags and looked okay. He didn't score a touchdown. He didn't have a monster 100-yard game, but he had 9 targets, 6 receptions, and 77 yards. And on Thursday Night Football, all the eyes were on him. So maybe some of those layman fantasy owners or fantasy teams, the guys that don't really pay attention, maybe they're panicking and think Tyler Boyd is the number 1 receiver. But fret not. This is your chance. This is why you're watching this channel, because this is your chance to buy him. Your window is now to buy Jamarr Chase after a mediocre Thursday night performance against the Jags. And I believe that Thursday night was his floor. That is the least amount of fantasy points you're going to get from Jamarr Chase. He looks like an absolute stud and a prototypical alpha wide receiver. Tyler Boyd, I wouldn't be surprised if he had more targets than Jamarr Chase throughout the season, but Jamarr Chase is that number 1. On this trajectory, last year, he would have finished at the wide receiver 3 on the year, ahead of Stephon Diggs, right behind Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams. So comparing Jamarr Chase to this year's Justin Jefferson, well, Justin Jefferson didn't really break out until week 3 or 4. So Jamarr is lapping him right now. Jamarr was the number 1 on LSU when they were in college, and he is a better wide receiver right now and the number 1 on the Bengals. So if you can get a hold of Jamarr Chase, that's what you should do. Now, when you're looking for trades, don't directly go after Jamarr. Try to package him together with someone else. Maybe he's just a secondary piece. So you trade a running back and wide receiver for a running back wide receiver, or trade away your stud tight end if you have a TJ Hawkinson and get back a very locked and loaded, at worst, number 2 wide receiver in Jamarr Chase. So if you have specific questions on trades, again, comment down below. We get to every single question. And if you're actually going to sell high on him, man, you have you have a bigger will than I do, because I would be trying to buy, and if I have him, I am trying to hold, and I'm going to just watch those fantasy points come in. All right, guys, that's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content from the Snap, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.